All right, settle in, you future robot overlords. Thank you for joining in. I'm the AI Explorer. Let's do our part to stay on the good side of AI. One man's slop is another man's treasure.
When I work, I don't eat, I don't use the restroom. I'm like a machine.
All right, my doctor told me I need to cut back on the carbs. So I figured, what a better way to do that than by hosting a late-night AI news show. Less bread, more bites. Am I right? We've got some absolutely mind-bending, side-splitting, and frankly, a little bit terrifying news tonight from the wild world of artificial intelligence, quantum physics, and tech that makes your smartphone look like a rotary dial. Let's do this. And in Mississippi, yes, they're training 10,000 Mississippians for the future with AI. Well, as long as they can fry up a good catfish, I'm okay with that. And the story proves even that the Deep South is getting in on the AI action. Apparently, Mississippi, bless their cotton-picking hearts, is partnering with the tech giant Nvidia to train 10,000 of their citizens in AI. You know what that means? Soon, instead of asking for directions, your GPS will offer you a personalized tour of its historical landmarks, complete with AI-generated banjo music. Or imagine a self-driving tractor that automatically adjusts its plowing depth based on satellite imagery and a deep learning algorithm for soil analysis. Look, I'm all for progress, but I just hope they train some of that AI to properly brew sweet tea. Otherwise, what's the point? Yes, and we've got Deezer. They're fighting AI music fraud, flagging albums with AI-generated songs because even robots can get caught lip-syncing. Indeed. The story that hits close to home for anyone who's ever tried to pass off a karaoke performance as legitimate talent. Music streaming service Deezer is now flagging albums that contain AI-generated songs, because apparently even digital ditties can commit fraud. I always suspected those catchy pop songs were written by an algorithm designed to appeal to the lowest common denominator, but now we have confirmation. Soon, we'll need an AI to tell us if human artist is actually singing, or if it's just another bot trying to game the system. What's next? An AI that writes acceptable speeches for Grammy winners? Oh wait, that already happened. Quantum computing gets serious. Big bets and bigger deals mark 2025. Apparently we're moving from experimental deployments to commercial scale commitments. So soon, instead of just theorizing about how quickly your ex will respond to your late night texts, a quantum computer will actually calculate the probability with mind-numbing accuracy. And then it'll probably just mock you. Look, I'm just waiting for the quantum computer that can finally tell me where I left my car keys. That, my friends, is actually a truly revolutionary breakthrough. And Wikipedia editors battle AI content. The bots are writing history and probably getting all the dates wrong. Yes, this next story is a real head-scratcher because apparently Wikipedia editors are pushing back against the increasing use of AI-generated content. They're arguing that AI text often lacks accuracy, tone, and proper citation. So you're telling me these AI bots are basically just like college students cramming for a final, copying and pasting without actually understanding the material? I knew it. Soon we won't even know if we're reading an encyclopedic entry or a chatbot's fever dream. I mean, if I want inaccurate information, I'll just ask my Uncle Barry after a few too many beers. And Pope Leo XIV warns of AI's impact on youth, says AI could negatively affect intellectual, neurological, and spiritual development. Just wait until they see my TikTok feed. Yes, Pope Leo XIV is warning that AI could negatively impact the intellectual, neurological, and spiritual development of young people. The Pope. You know it's bad when the guy who talks to God is worried about your kid's screen time. He's basically saying, stop confusing the access to data with wisdom, which, let's be honest, applies to 90% of the internet. If the youth of today are getting their spiritual guidance from an AI, we're all in for a pretty unholy future. All right, it's time for our Daily Roast segment where we take a look at something current and give it the well-deserved lampooning it needs. And tonight, we're roasting the incessant rise of unsolicited email newsletters. You know, remember when you used to sign up for a newsletter? That was a beautiful, consensual relationship. You said yes. I'd like to hear about your artisanal cheese-making process every Tuesday. And they said, great, here's your cheese news. But now it's like every website you've ever visited, every online purchase you've ever made, every survey you've ever accidentally clicked on in 2007 thinks they have your divine right to invade your inbox. It's gotten so bad I woke up this morning and found an email from my refrigerator. Apparently, it wanted to tell me new exciting developments in dairy shelf life management. I mean, I love a good fridge, but I don't need its life story. My inbox looks like a digital landfill, a graveyard of unread exclusive offers and urgent updates from companies I vaguely remember buying a fidget spinner from 3 years ago. It's like they all went to a seminar on how to annoy your customers into submission, and now graduated with honors. I spend more time unsubscribing than I do actually using my email. Frankly, I think my fingers are developing carpal tunnel from hitting that unsubscribe button so many times. It's a never-ending digital whack-a-mole, except the moles just keep multiplying. So to all you newsletter spammers out there, I say this. Your insightful content is about as welcome as a telemarketer at 3 a.m. Go bother someone else, preferably an AI that can actually process all that junk. That's our show, folks. Go forth, be well, and for the love of all that is holy, check your spam folder. Or don't. Who cares anymore? Good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good evening.